Chapter 11, Motivation and Performance. The nature of motivation. Motivation is the psychological forces that determine the direction of a person's behavior in the workplace environment. The person's level of effort and person's level of persistence goes into the account for motivation. Explains why people behave the way they do in organizations. Performance is the function of ability, effort, and situational factors. Different types of motivated behavior. Intrinsically motivated behavior is basically the behavior that is performed for one's sake. The source of this behavior is the self-accomplishment of the behavior itself. Extrinsically motivated behavior is the behavior that is performed to acquire material or social rewards or to avoid punishment. Prosocially motivated behavior is behavior performed for the benefit or helping others. Outcomes and inputs. Outcomes, are basically anything a person gets from a job or an organization, like your pay, job security, and autonomy. Input is the work you put into the company or organization, such as your time, skills, and knowledge. Need theories. Need theories are what people will obtain outcomes at work when they are motivated with something that will satisfy their needs. A need is a requirement or necessary for the survival and well-being of the worker. The managers must determine what needs their workers will want satisfied and ensure that the workers receive their outcomes. Herzberg's motivation hygiene theory. This theory focuses on the outcomes that lead to higher motivation and job satisfaction, and those outcomes that can prevent dissatisfaction. The unsatisfied hygiene needs create dissatisfactions. Satisfaction of hygiene needs do not lead to the motivation. The motivator needs are related to the nature of the work itself. Hygiene needs are related to the physiological and psychological contents of the work. For example, a comfortable work environment, pay, and job security. McClendon's need for achievement and power. The need for achievement is the strong need to perform a challenge task well and meet personal standards for excellence. Need for power is the desire to control or influence others. Equity theory is this theory focuses on a person's perceptions of the fairness and lack of fairness in the work and the outcomes in the proportion of their work input. Goal setting theory. Goal. What is a person trying to accomplish with their efforts in their work environment? The goal must be specific, and it must have some level of difficulty to it for you to get an outcome. Learning theories. Managers can increase employee motivation and performance by the ways they link the outcomes that employees receive to the performance of desired behaviors in an organization to reaching goals. Operant conditioning theory. Operant conditioning. Workers learn to act in a way that leads to their desired consequences and learn not to act in a bad way that leads to unwanted consequences. Operating conditioning tools. Positive reinforcement. If a worker does the job well, he should get a positive outcome. Say if he completes a task before it's supposed to be done and it's well done, he gets a positive outcome. Negative reinforcements is used to eliminate undesired outcomes. Say a worker keeps coming in late, doesn't turn in his stuff in time. That's when undesired outcomes should be. Basically, the worker should be punished. Avoiding the side effects of punish. You do not want to punish someone in front of the other employees. This will look bad on the employee and hurt his self-esteem. You want to try and punish the dysfunctional behaviors as soon as they occur. Pay as a motivator. Goal setting theory, pay should be linked to the attainment of goals. Learning theory, outcome pay should be distributed based on work performance and behaviors. Equity theory, pay should be given in relation to expectancy. Instrumentally is association between performance and outcomes. They must be high for the motivation to be high. Need theories, the pay/benefits are used to satisfy the many needs of the worker.